Hello and welcome to another video. In this video, I will explain how to upload the test file which has been sent to you as a zip file into the Blackboard and create test. Now, if we go into our emails, I have already emailed you this test1.zip file. So the first thing we have to do is to download this file. So just go press the download. I will save this one on my desktop. So now it is saved in my desktop. Now let's go to our course in the Blackboard Ultra. If you look at down here, I have actually created a test folder. So this test folder is basically, you see now it is closed. If I click it, it becomes open. Now, before we create actually a test here, the first thing which we have to do is to go and look right hand side here. You see at the bottom here, you see manage banks. So the first thing which we have to do is to click here and get into the manage banks. Now here we can see in the past actually I uploaded a pool. Let me first delete it so that there is no confusion for us. So now you can see there is no test, there is nothing in this place. I explain again. We have to go on the right hand side. You see the question bank. Just go and say manage banks. Click manage bank. We are opening this particular screen will be open. You see a plus sign here. Click this plus sign and then you see it says import from a file. So I go here and I press it. It takes me to my desktop. Here is the test number 1 zip file which I have already emailed you. Just double click on this and you can see on the left hand side the top here it has started importing this file. It will take some time because this zip file has I think more than 150 questions. So you can see there are some, it says there are some unsupported questions it has removed. It's okay. We still have got 120 questions. Now let's close this. Now in the test folder, you can see here, I just click it, open the test folder and click this plus sign. In the plus sign, go and say create. On the right hand side, click test. Okay, here in the test, we have to go and click that plus sign. See, in the drop down menu, it says add question pool. The question pool which we have already added, you can just do like this, just click it and you see here, that question pool test number 1 is already available here. So the best option here it is, we have to select all of them. Okay, just ask is to add all 150 questions and then on the right hand side click add. Okay, and once I say add, this screen appears. Now we are not giving our students all 150 questions. For each section, students will get basically 41 questions. Usually 40 questions are required, with each question having 0.258. Okay, one question we give them as a bonus. So basically this is not out of 10, it is out of 10.25. We just give them one extra question and then say save. Once I save, you can see that it is telling me that when the students will open this, they will get 41 questions out of 150 questions. And each question is 0.25 points. Now go to the assessment settings, click the settings. This screen will get open. Okay, now let's go down and you can see here that we have given them 41 questions and it is 10.25. It is already saying we cannot change it. Okay. Now If you go further down, in the additional tools, there is a time limit. We will go at time limit and we have to put 40 minutes. Okay, and keep this option checked. Work is automatically saved and submitted when time expires. So when the 40 minutes will be finished or completed by the students, the test will be automatically submitted. Please inform your student this, that they have to finish your work within the stipulated time. Some other things which you can also apply is you can add a code. Just go ahead and say add a code, and by pressing or clicking this hidden button, you can actually take a photo of this in your phone, and when students have to start it, you just give them this code and they can then start by inserting this code before the test. Okay, some other options which we can have to make sure is that if you go into the presentation options, you have to say display one question at a time. Also click prohibit backtracking. Once student has answered a question, they cannot go back. Also click randomize questions. Okay, so the question will be randomized. So random question will come to the students. So we will make sure that students sitting next to each other, they are not getting the same questions. And in that case, we are actually limiting or almost making impossible of students getting into a cheating mode or something like that. And then you just go and save. Once I save it, my test is ready. Go on the top and give this test a name. You can say test 1, and you can also give a date. Okay, say in my case it is March 3, and then just close it. Then here it is hidden from the student. The test is hidden from students. I can go and make it visible. Now, to just have a look that whether this test has been done in a proper way and the students can actually access it and everything is okay, we have this student preview here. So let's get into the student preview. Start preview. Now I'm getting into the students preview. If I go and click test, you can see I can see a test. Then you can go here, click the test, and that's it. You can see here now it is asking for that particular code. Once the student will add that code and start attempt, the question will start coming automatically. You see it is also telling here the time limit, and it is an automatic submission. One thing for you, so let's exit it and get into the instructor mode. If we go into the test and then open this test, if you go into the setting, let's check what is our code. Let's check what is our access code. Here is the access code. So here it is. I can just copy this code and let's close this test number 1. Go to the student preview because I want to make sure that this code is working, and when the students insert, okay, I go here and then I paste my code, and if I restart attempt, start timer, the timer will start, and there you go. So you see here they have 41 questions and the questions start coming. They can just click something, then continue. They cannot go back, you can see from here. Then this is just multiple choice questions, 40 minutes. After the 40 minutes, the test will be submitted automatically. So this is how you will be creating the test for the students. What I would suggest is that always put this access code and keep the test visible to the students, because they cannot start it anyway until they have the code. So in the classroom, if you have problem with opening the Blackboard Ultra or internet issue or some time, So you just know the code, just give them and they can do it straight away. So let's exit this and go here, and that's it. And also if you want to add some types, some instructions or something, we can go here, and if you go into the settings, you can go down here, you see, you can add some descriptions, some settings, whatever you want them to see. Okay, and one thing to make sure that this test is a closed book. Quizzes are open book, but tests are closed book. So the student should not open any book. And again, the reminder that all the classes should be in the class. We are not having any class online. So make sure that students are using the computers in the classroom, and make sure that you switch on all the desktops before you start the lecture, because when the students log in, the windows take a lot of time to get settled up. So better the computers are ready by the time they have to start the test. They can use these desktop, or they can use their own laptops. They should not be allowed to take quizzes, a test on their mobile phones. iPads are all still okay, but not on the phone, because then from there they can screenshot and send these questions to their friends and colleagues, which is not good. So their recommended is they can use their laptops, or they have to use, recommended is that they should use the the lab desktops. So I hope this actually helps. And if you have any questions, you can please send the comments, or you can ask me directly. Thank you very much, and see you in another video.